Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on here quick and talk to you about some new contacts that I got. These are from HAPA KRISTIN, and the ones I'm wearing right now are called Peaceful Hazel. I'm not sure why. They're from the Peaceful line, which they all have limbo rings, I noticed, because I also got the Peaceful Blue. Like I said, not sure why these are called hazel. They're more of a very much like, I feel almost like they make my eyes look like a caramel brown color. This is the natural daylighting that you're seeing them. I will show you them up close. These are, I mean, some people might not like the limbo ring, but I think these are really I am absolutely loving these lenses. I don't feel like you get any bug eye effect, even though the pupil hole is small. Well, I don't think it's that small. Like, it's not too tight. But I think it is very round. But I still don't feel like you get, like I said, like a bug eye effect. Now, do I feel like people think these were your real eyes? I'm not sure. I mean, from a distance, I kind of feel like they could be your real eyes. But if you got up close, which, I mean, I'm close. I'm like 6 inches from you. So, I want to say if I was this close to you, I mean, would you notice? I think you might. But, I mean, only because, like, if you get very close, you can kind of see that the limbo ring has, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it, but you guys have to see the opacity in these other colored contacts. But you guys have to see the opacity in these other contacts from this company. I have 3 more pairs. Sorry, that's my daughter. But I have 3 more pairs, and I am going to show you. I have the Peaceful Blue, and then there's the Peaceful Hazel. I have the Peaceful Blue. I have the Rock and Roll KRISTIN Blue, which are very interesting. And I have the Micdrop KRISTIN Green. So I'm not sure if they're all called like Hazel. Wait. Peaceful KRISTIN Hazel, Peaceful KRISTIN Blue, Micdrop KRISTIN Green, Rock and Roll KRISTIN Blue. I think they're all called like Micdrop, Rock and Roll, Peaceful. That's all the names of the lines that the colors are from. But I definitely love the Peaceful line, because anyone who knows me knows I like contacts that are slightly enlarging, and also I love a good limbo ring, and I love a feathered pupil. Like I said, this one's not exactly feathered. I mean, it's like, it's not I wouldn't say it's super tight, but I mean, it's pretty tight. But yeah, I'll be right back and I will show you guys the other ones that I have. Alright guys, so here are the HAPA KRISTIN Peaceful KRISTIN Blue. They are so gorgeous. Obviously, one of my faves. And I mean, for good reason. Can you blame me? I was gonna say, can you not blame me? Can you blame me though, honestly? These are gorgeous. Look at these lenses. No bug eye effect. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like these lenses, you guys. Like, you saw my makeshift makeup brush holder. But, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like these lenses, you guys. Like, I am huge on, like, not at all liking smaller pupil holes. But they, like, honestly, HAPA KRISTIN, they blew these out of the park. Like, these are literally blowing my mind that, like, none of them... You guys heard that, right? Like, I'm in here by myself. And something definitely just fell, but nothing fell. Anyway, it has me so freaked out now. Anyway, I forget what I was even saying. Last thing I remember I was saying is, like, I'm not a big fan of, like, tighter pupil holes. Like, I feel like they give a huge margin for that, like, one eye's looking at you and one eye's kind of not. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a normal, I won't say a good distance, if you're a normal distance away, it's hard to tell. It is. It's hard to tell anyway. Like, you can barely tell. Unless it's a very bright, like, opaque lens, then you could definitely tell. But for the most part, you can't really tell. But, like, I'm just all about, like, if it's a little bit of a tighter pupil hole, but it's blended well, maybe I could deal. But I have noticed with tighter pupil holes, there's been times where, like, my eyes have gotten dried out, say after, like, you know, staring at a computer at work for a few hours. Even with eye drops, my eyes have gotten dry. I remember they had me on a medication once that dried my eyes out, like, really, really bad. And, to the point where I literally had to, like, take my contacts out. Like, I was, like, sitting like this. But, they literally had to, sorry. Yes, Juliana. Okay. Oh my gosh, I forget where I was at again. If it's a good, okay, but there's been times where I was, like, kind of like this, like, my eyes were so dry, it literally felt like my contact lenses were gonna just plop out of my eyes. Like, if I blinked too hard, they would just fly out of my eyes. And, like, I noticed that, like, literally, like, especially I have bad allergies, and, like, if I was to blink too hard, like, even, like, people around me would notice. I'm like, look what it's doing. Like, my eyelid would pull up on the top of my lens, and I would be able to see the color of the lens through my vision, which is not obviously the lens's fault or the company's fault. But even when, like, with the tighter pupil hole, even when my eyes got slightly dry, I noticed that I could see, like, in my peripherals, like, the color lens. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just totally different. But anyway, with these lenses, like, even though they do have a smaller, I'm not going to say tight, but, like, a smaller pupil hole than I'm used to than usual, I don't have that problem at all. Like I said, like, honestly, like, these are I've worn for the longest, this line, actually, the Peaceful line, because I couldn't decide between the Peaceful Blue and the Peaceful Hazel, because they're all gorgeous, but I love limbo rings. I'm a sucker for them. But, yeah, definitely, seriously, like, some of the most comfortable contact lenses. Like, it's insane. It's insane how comfortable these lenses are. Like, I really can't wait to actually look and see how long they're meant to last. Like, I wonder if they're monthlies. I wonder if that's the difference, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, a daily lens is going to be super comfortable usually because they're the thinnest material. A weekly, or do they have weeklies, or like monthlies are even probably going to be pretty comfortable, especially for beginners. I would probably suggest that. But anything beyond that, like 3 to 6 months, or 3 months, or 6 months, or especially like 12 months, the thicker they get because the longer they have to last, right? So they're going to be more uncomfortable. So, well, you're going to be able to feel them more. But I've been wearing contact lenses literally, oh my gosh, my age is showing, but I've literally been wearing contact lenses for over 15 years. So yeah, but I actually need them to see, so that's also why. I've needed glasses since I was like 9, and I talked my mom and dad into, well, let's just say my mom. I talked my mom and my mom into letting me get contact lenses when I was like about to go into like middle school. I would say middle school. But yeah, so these are, again, up close after my long stories. These are the Peaceful Blue, and they're so gorgeous, so gorgeous. No bug eye effect. I think these would look amazing on all skin tones, all type of undertones, whether you have a cool, like you're cool toned, warm toned, like neutral, like what color, no matter what color undertones you have in your skin, no matter like yellow undertones, like an olive undertone, like a pink undertone, doesn't matter. These would look amazing. I love the color blue of these. And the limbo ring is like, it's like black, but it's not like boom in your face black. You know what I mean? Like scary black, like anime cosplay black. It's like, it's like soft enough to frame the eyes. It almost looks like a deep, deep blue. But I love the color of this blue. They really hit it out of the park with these lenses. Like, really, really, they honestly did. These are gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. I mean, can you say that they're not? But, alright, I will be back with the final and last, but definitely not least, pair. And that is the HAPA KRISTIN Micdrop Green. Alright, you guys. So these are the HAPA KRISTIN Rock and Roll Blue. And these are some of the most interesting lenses that I have ever tried on. When it comes to blue lenses, they literally, in the blister, you couldn't even see them. Like, I even showed my husband. They literally look clear. And it's actually insane. Like, I thought they were going to be so bright, which, don't get me wrong, they're extremely opaque. Like, I always thought I had some pretty dark brown eyes, but after watching, like, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of contact reviews, I realized that I have more of like a medium, if anything, to light brown eye. Like, it's definitely not light brown, but it's like, I would say to like on like in between medium and light, leaning more towards medium. But they are definitely extremely opaque, but for how opaque they are and how light they are and how big the pupil hole actually is, I really do think they did an amazing job with these. Like, I feel like they're not definitely not like zombie looking. Like, I don't feel like you'd be walking down the street and, you know, like walking down the street and somebody would be like, what is she? Like, look at her eyes. You know what I mean? If they were with someone, or in their head, like, why is that girl wearing those zombie looking contacts? Like, you know what I mean? I don't even think somebody would notice, to be honest. I think they might notice, obviously, to be like, wow, she has some really interesting eyes. But I don't think they would, like, be like, oh, look at this girl with her colored contacts. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't. Unless, like, right now, we're at arm's length, and I don't feel like you could really tell. Like, I mean, if anything, it might look like I have slightly larger pupils, but I don't feel like you would be like, oh, you know, she's definitely wearing contacts. Sorry, guys, that's just driving me crazy. But regardless, anyway, here they are close up. Let me shut my mouth. I'll insert some pictures because for some reason, and sorry about my eyes being so bloodshot, it's from, you know, switching the contacts in and out all day long. But I feel like no matter what I do, you can't really see, like, no matter how close up I get, no matter what kind of lighting I'm in, because I'm in completely natural daylight. And I just feel like you can't see the streaks and, like, the patterning that I'm talking about. So I will insert some pictures, like some still shots that I'm going to take, that I've already actually taken. And you can definitely really see the pattern that I'm talking about. But it's almost like this, I don't want to say icy blue on the outside, like, I don't even know what color blue to compare them to be honest, like, but, I mean, even this close, and I'm literally about, I don't know, 3 to 4 inches from my phone camera. Oh, sorry, you got to see my makeshift makeup brush holder again, unless that's in the video after this. I had to re-record this lens because one was actually in backwards, so it was making me look cockeyed. Like, that's how comfortable these lenses are, you guys. Never in my life have I put a contact lens in backwards, and first of all, like, usually you could tell, but I just couldn't. But I mean, I can now that I'm really paying attention, but it looked normal enough to me. And as odd as it is, like, when I looked back, when I was, like, you know, in the camera talking, and then when I looked back on the video, I was like, why is that? Like, it was this eye right here, like my right. I'm not sure if it'll be your right or left, depending on how the camera is facing, but whatever. The one on the side of my nose ring. But you guys are probably like, you have a septum ring, it could be on either side. But no, my nose ring, my opal nose ring. But no, this eye. But it looked like it was just like, it was weird. Like, it almost looked like this one, like this lens was perfect, and this one was just laying on my eye so weird. Like, especially when I got up close, it was laying on my eye like really, really weird. Like, it looked cockeyed almost. Like, it looked like one, like this contact was like looking directly straight, and this one was just kind of like not, you know what I mean? Like, kind of when you get those lenses that are just a little bit like, you can't tell till you get up close, but like, I don't know. I'm also very like anal about that. Like, if my lenses don't sit perfectly on my eyes, like if you can tell in the slightest bit, like that one is shifted one way and another is straight on, Seriously? Like, I'm recording. You're rude. Sorry. Anyway, it's gonna do it again, but yeah. I'm sure they're not in your way anymore. I'm sure they heard you coming. But anyway, that's how you could tell how comfortable these are. Like, if you've ever put in a contact lens backwards, which I've been wearing contact lenses for literally over 15 years. If you've ever put a contact lens in backwards, you know my pain. Like, you know the pain. Like, your eyeball feels like it is about to fall out of your head. Like, you can't get that lens out fast enough. Your eye is bright red. Forget it. It's just done. Like, you're dumping Visine in your eye. It burns. You can, like, barely get the lens out because you can barely open your eye. It hurts so bad. Like, it feels like the most, it feels like you just got a shard of glass in your eye. Like, it's crazy. But it's not like a little eyelash poke. But this actually, like, it felt weird. It felt a little strange. But I'm like, you know what? I haven't really worn this pair that much. Like, maybe a piece of fuzz got on it in the solution. I don't know. You know what I mean? While it was soaking. I have no idea. Maybe a piece of fuzz got on it while I was switching them out. Like, no clue. But that's how comfortable these lenses are. But I don't want to spend too much time on this one color. So, like I said, I'll insert the clips because these are so freaking, like, just, I've never seen, like, dimension in them like they have, like that. Like, HAPA KRISTIN just really, like, between, I love all of them, but between these and the Micdrop green, okay, like, trains, gnats, what's next? Like, random stuff falling, random lights coming into my video. Like, you guys might see that later, but anyway, I have such bad, like, ADD or ADHD or whatever it's called. I can't focus. Hi. But yeah, anyway, they, between the dimension of these and the Micdrop green is just, like, insane. Like, these, it's like a starburst of green, mint green in the middle, and then it is like a, just this, like, awesome blue color on the outside that, like I said, I don't even know how to explain it. I really, really don't. But for how light they are, like, there's no bug eye effect. Like, not that I think anyway. I mean, if bigger pupil holes bother you, like, if you like really tight pupil holes, I don't think you'll like these. But they don't really bother me, even though you can see my natural brown eye. I feel like, especially from a distance, like, I mean, I don't feel like they look super unnatural. I really don't. But yeah, so let's move on to the last but definitely not least pair of lenses. So I wanted to show you guys a difference between my natural eye color and the Micdrop KRISTIN green. I apologize for that glare right there. It's coming from a light that's over on my on the desk vanity, like the sink vanity, but it's like been on the whole time, and I'm not sure why it's just now causing an issue. But these lenses are amazing. Like, the opacity in them is outstanding. Like, they literally have streaks of browns, greens. Like, it's amazing. I'll try to get a better picture, but I just wanted to show you the color of my natural eye before I pop the other one in, which I will go ahead and do right now. And if you guys struggle with putting contacts in, just make sure they are always facing like a bowl, never a saucer. So you want the edges pointed in or straight up, never ever outwards. and I just pull my eyelid down. I look away because anything you look straight coming at your eye, obviously you're gonna freak. I try not to blink, and I kind of just like inch it towards my eye with the bottom lid. Well, it wouldn't be called your bottom lid, but you know what I mean. With my fingers, and my eyes are gonna start watering, so excuse me. Well, my eye, but, and my nose, but this is with them both in. They are gorgeous. These are definitely, guys, I don't even know. Like, if I had to pick, like, my favorite from, like, you know, my favorite to my least favorite, and then, or, like, at least, like, you know, I like them all, but I like this one the most, then this one, and this. I honestly don't even know, because, like, I mean, I love the Peaceful collection, both colors, like the hazel, which to me, this is more hazel, if anything. Like, it does look green, but not, I don't know, like, what is green? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel like, sorry guys. Oh my god, my freaking nose always running. I mean, like, honestly, like, what is green? You know what I mean? Like, what, like, green eyes can be explained in so many different ways. Like, usually people don't have, like, pure, like, it's very rare people have, like, pure green eyes. You know what I mean? Like, they either have, like, hints of brown in them, which would make them hazel, which is what I thought. I thought any type of green eyes with brown mixed in is considered hazel. That, I'm so sorry guys, like that, maybe it's because I had my shoulder in the way. No, like before I was like that beam is gonna drive me insane. Like, it's making me want to go, oh, okay, so weird. But anyway, like, anybody who has, like, green eyes is very rare. But, so to me, I felt like these should be called hazel. Like, maybe on somebody with true green eyes, or honestly, I'd love to see somebody with blue eyes try these on. I would love to. But, like I said, they do have, like, streaks of, I'll get a close-up picture just like I will with the Rock and Roll Kristen Blue, but, like, with the starburst of, like, that minty green in the middle and then the blue outer, that is driving me nuts. But anyway, I'm really sorry, guys. I really apologize for that. Like, I would go shut the light off, but it's just gonna delay the video as if my talking doesn't enough, but it's whatever. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to block it as much as I can. There, I don't know. I put my arm up. But it's kind of just like, okay, like, I feel like it's like I'm going to be in your video no matter what. Pretty much, like, I don't know. But either way, regardless. Anyway. Either way, regardless, anyway, like, I feel like these should have been called hazel. I feel like the other one should have been called, like, I don't know, you know, they're always, like, I'm not going to say copying names, but, not HAPA KRISTIN, but, like, every other company, like, from Celodica, I think, is basically the one who started it. I'm not going to say, I'm 100% sure that's allegedly my opinion only. It's not a fact. But, like, you know, I felt like they should have called the other ones, like, what, like, I don't know, even, like, Amber, because if I remember correctly, like, Mel and Amber from Celodica were very close or are very close in color. I don't even know if they still have those colors. This was, we're talking like 4 years ago when I couldn't decide between which one I wanted. And then I felt like I ended up looking like Edward Cullen. I do have a video on that. But once I put them in, I didn't think it looked that bad. But anyway, these are them. These are the Micdrop Kristen Green. And my daughter is calling for me, and I have a feeling it's because she's on the potty. She may be on the potty and need to be wiped. So I have to wrap this up. But for any of you who are returning, I should have said this in the beginning. But for any of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much. I see you. I see you. For any of you who are new subscribers, thank you so much. For any of you who just clicked on this video to watch it and now you're still watching it and you're like, oh, okay, like I could see her face again. If you would ever like to see my face again, then just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload. And also, guys, I tried polygel for the first time. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how my nails came out? Like, I know this isn't the best lighting and that light is messing everything all up, but I'll insert pictures of what the salon did to my nails the last time I decided to go. And I started doing research on wanting to get my own nails done, but never thought I could afford it. I'm going to make a whole nother video on it basically, but I bought a polygel kit and yeah, I did my own nails, guys. Like, this is polygel. Like, I shaped them myself. I did everything myself and I'm so proud of it. And like, I ombreed it with like the hollow, you know, rub-on glitter, which for whatever reason my camera's not focusing on, and then I blinged it out a little bit right there. But got a drill and everything. Your girl's official. No, but if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them down below. You know the drill. And thank you guys so much for supporting me through all of this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.